Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be an Australian tries American candy video. I know these are kind of been already done, but I've always really wanted to do this because I love American food. So today I figured I'd try some on camera for you. Now just as a side note, American food in Australia is really expensive. Like I went to Darrell Lee the other day when I was looking for all this stuff. They had Captain Crunch cereal for $25 a box. I was like, nah. Not doing that. So for some reason it's really expensive here. I know it needs to be imported and everything, but it's so much more expensive, and all of this cost me like $100, which is crazy. But I really still wanted to do this because I love American food. Everything that I've tried I've loved, so I figured I'd get on the bandwagon and give this video a go. Also, everything that I'm going to be trying on this video is going to be rated out of 5. So a 5 would be food from the gods and a 1 would be like dog poo, for example. So that's what I'm going to be rating each food. Obviously I don't mean any offense by this if I don't like any particular food. I'm sorry, it's just this is my first time trying all of these foods. I may pronounce them wrong, I may eat them wrong, so just bear with me and don't get offended if I don't like something, you know. This is all just in a little fun, so hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing this. So first thing I'm going to try are Mike and Ike's, and as a side note, there's a lot of American candy that's in boxes. Like so many of them are in boxes. Is there a reason for that? Like pretty much all of our food here in Australia is in packets from what I remember, and a lot of American food is in boxes, which is pretty cool. I actually prefer it. So yeah, these are the Mike and Ike Berry Blast. Oh, they don't even come in plastic wrapping. Look. Like there's not even plastic wrapping to hold them in, it's just directly in the box. And they look like little tablets. They look like antibiotics or something. That's cool. They smell good. Okay, this is strawberry. Yummy. I like that. They're a lot chewier than I expect them to be. That blue one's good. Yep, I really like them. I'm going to give them a 5 straight off because they are so good. I could demolish this whole box in one sitting. They are really good. There's a lot of flavour to them too, so it's like, yeah. They're good. They're a 5. Next thing I'm going to try is a Tootsie Roll, and I've heard some mixed things about these. Like I've heard it looks like poo. I've heard it tastes like plastic, so this will be interesting. It does look... Oh, it's got a little tray. It looks like it's in a little bed. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, so it does look a little bit like a poo. It smells like caramel actually. Yeah, it kind of smells like caramel. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, that is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I can't bite it. It takes a lot to chew it, but it's actually not too bad. It kind of is like a chocolatey kind of caramel taste, but it is definitely hard to bite. Like, not bad. I'm going to give Tootsie Roll a 3 because it's not necessarily something that I would pick out. So I would try it again, but it's kind of like, whatever. Next thing that I have are Jolly Ranchers. Now I have 2 because my partner Jake's already tried these. He's tried the hard candy ones and he said these are really good. But I also saw these soft chewy ones and he said these are gross. So I've got both to try. I can't really see why one would be better than the other if it's the same thing, but we'll give it a go. And I got the blue raspberry flavour. I think I'll like these ones. That's the blue raspberry, I think, yeah. Oh, it is hard. You can't bite it. It's like one that you have to suck. I think I like it. Yeah, I do like it. This is going to take me forever to eat. It's kind of got the same hardness as a lollipop. Like, it's going to take forever. So the hard candy ones, I'll give a 4. Now to try the soft ones. And like I said, Jake said these are gross. So that's what they look like. They're in their little box. It looks really cute. And the actual lolly themselves, they look a lot like the Starburst Fruit Chew things, if you know what I'm talking about. They kind of look the same. And I think these are all the same flavours as the hard ones. So let's see. Oh, I can see what he means. These do taste shit compared to the hard ones. They're definitely very similar to the Starburst ones, but these are like 10% of the flavouring. It tastes very plasticky. The chews I'm going to have to give a 2, only because I don't think I would actually repurchase these at all. Like if they were on the shelf and I wanted a lolly, I wouldn't buy these just because they're not very good. They taste a bit... Next thing I have is a moon pie, and this reminds me so much of the Big Bang because Sheldon's Meemaw calls him moon pie. It looks kind of like a wagon wheel that we have in Australia. It's more of a cake. Like not biscuity, more of a cake. Wow, that's so different. It's nothing like wagon wheels, so it's got the chocolate on the outside, but the inside has like this cakey, biscuity kind of texture. I think it's caramel and marshmallow. I'm definitely going to finish the rest of this. I don't know if I'd buy a whole box of them though. Like, yeah, I do actually like this. I think I'll give this maybe a 4 because I'm liking it the more that I eat it. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 because I definitely do like it, and I'm going to finish this. Alrighty, next thing is Razzles, and this reminds me so much of Suddenly 30. For some reason Suddenly 30 is called something else in America, but here in Australia the movie is called Suddenly 30, but they have this in there and they eat it when they're at a park or something, I don't know, but when I watched that movie I really wanted to try these, so yay! These ones are the tropical ones, so I think there's an original, but I wanted to try these. So it says first it's candy, then it's gum, so I think you have to chew them, I guess, or suck them until they're gum, I don't know. I seriously can't open it. Oh, there we go. Actually, they kind of smell like flowers. So this one is Tropical Punch, so that's the flavour I got. They don't look anything like I expected them to be though. They look kind of like a tablet, like a multivitamin tablet kind of thing. It looks really chalky, almost like sherbet. I'm trying to figure out if you do have to suck it or if you can bite it. You do bite it, yep. So when you eat it, it kind of crumbles like a sherbet lolly. It's taking a long time to turn into gum though, like I almost want to swallow it because it feels like it's going nowhere. Okay, now it's turned into gum and that's how big it is. Oh, it made my tongue razzle red. It's like in the movie. I'm going to spit that out and try another one. This one is Kiwi Lime. That one's better. But they're still kind of like eh. Like they taste really good when you start and like you bite the lolly part away. But then when it turns into gum it tastes like nothing. Well, for Razzles I'd probably give them a 3. Like I would eat them again, but I probably wouldn't pick them out of a bunch. Next thing is a 3 Musketeers, and this is something that I have seen in a few movies. I don't know much about it though, so don't know what I'm looking into. It says it's a whipped up fluffy chocolate on chocolate taste. Whoa, it's really strong smelling, like the chocolate is really strong. Looks like that, kind of looks like a Mars bar. Oh, it's the same as a Milky Way, so it's got kind of like a soft, almost marshmallowy centre, and it's covered in chocolate. Yeah. It's the same thing, but it tastes a little bit different, but I still really like it. Actually, I really like that. It's kind of almost got a caramelly taste, even though I don't think it is caramel. Yeah, I really like that. I might give that one a 5 because I would really repurchase that and it tastes really good. Next thing I have is Twizzlers, and I've heard so many bad things about these. Some people say red vines are better, some people say Twizzlers are better, so I just went for these ones because they were the easiest ones to find. Apparently they're really plasticky and they actually look plasticky, like they're kind of stuck together. Like, do you see that? They're all kind of like a brick instead of being rope. Okay, there we go. That's what one looks like. Doesn't smell like a lolly. No, it doesn't smell like something that's going to be good to eat. I don't know what it smells like. It does not smell like food though. Oh dear. It's really hard and it tastes the way it smells. Like it has basically zero flavour. For what it does taste like, it's very plasticky. Even like the way it looks plasticky. No. If I got this as a kid, as a treat, I'd be so disappointed. Definitely not a fan though. I'm going to give Twizzlers a 1. I would not purchase these myself. I wouldn't buy them for my kids. I wouldn't, yeah, no. I would never purchase these again. They taste like plastic and no. Not a fan. Alrighty, next thing is the Chewy Red Hots Intense Cinnamon Artificially Flavoured Candy. I actually like cinnamon, so I know a lot of people come on here and say they hate cinnamon, but I like it. I even like the smell of it, so hopefully I will like these. Again, they're in a box, and they sound like they're loose again. They're not in plastic packaging. Anyways, so that's how they look in the box. They're just small little red balls. They kind of look like squished jelly beans, actually. Whoa. They're very cinnamony. Duh. I don't know if I like this as a lolly. Like, I'm still eating them, so obviously I like the flavour, but I don't know if I'd call this a lolly. Or candy, sorry, candy. They've got a bit of a kick to them, like it definitely heats up in your mouth, but I'm someone who loves spicy food, so this is easy for me. But like my mum wouldn't be able to eat this, she'd like spit it out. Like I wouldn't pick to have this, it just feels really weird to have something spicy. Again, that's probably because I'm not used to it. I definitely like the flavour for some reason. I like the flavour, but I don't like what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. This one I'm on the fence about. Because I like it, and then I don't like it. I'm going to give this a 3 because I am not sure how I feel about it. I like the cinnamony flavour, but I don't like it as a lolly. So I'm going to give it a 3. I definitely will still eat the rest though. Next thing to wash that all down is this Big League Chew. I've seen this in so many movies as a kid. This one is the Ground Ball Grape. Oh, God, that smells so good. Oh yeah. That smells just like grape hubba bubba. Like, yeah, smells good, smells good. But it looks weird, like it's in strings. I've never seen chewy like that. Like, you grab a whole heap? I think you do. It tastes exactly like Hubba Bubba grape. And like the actual gum of it isn't too thick and like big. It's good. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna give this a 5 because this is definitely something I would repurchase. Just feels weird though that you eat a bit and the rest of it's in there. Like, do you just fold it over like that to save it? I guess, I don't know. But yeah, definitely a 5. I love that. Next thing are some Milk Duds, and these remind me of Encino Man. If you've ever seen that, that's what it reminds me of because they went to buy it. It says it's made with chocolate and caramel. For some reason I pictured these to be something else. Like, I didn't picture them to be chocolate and caramel. For some reason I thought they'd be milky. Is that dumb of me? I don't know. Oh, they are. They're like chocolate buttons. Huh? I don't get why these are called Milk Duds if they're not milky. Maybe because it's milk chocolate, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it says it's chocolate and caramel. Oh, it's a bit hard. Another box too, by the way. I love the boxes. I like the caramel. The chocolate on the outside I'm not a big fan of. It just tastes a bit blah. But the caramel in the middle is really nice. It's really chewy too. If I had to compare these to anything in Australia, it'd probably be chocolate eclairs. Like, they taste kind of the same. I'm going to give Milk Duds a 4. I really like them. The chocolate is a bit blah though, so that's the only reason why I'm not giving them a 5, but I really do like the caramel in them. I think they're pretty good, so I'm going to give them a 4. They're not bad. Alrighty, next thing are Twinkies. This again reminds me of another movie. It reminds me of Click. If you've seen that with Adam Sandler, he goes on about Twinkies the whole time. So it says it's a golden sponge cake with creamy filling. Now, the amount of times that I've seen this in movies, I hope they're good. Apparently this got banned a little while ago. Like, weren't they banned in America and now they're back? I don't know. Or maybe they got bankrupt. I don't know. Something rings a bell. So there we go. There's a whole heap of them in the box. So hopefully I like these. Otherwise it was a waste of like $10. So that's what it looks like. It just looks like a little sponge cake kind of thing. It does feel like a little sticky though in the packet. So that's what it looks like. Again, just like a golden kind of sponge cake thing. These are so not worth the hype. I'm going to give that a 2. Twinkies are a 2. They are very bland. There's not much to them. I don't like it. That's so disappointing. I really wanted to like Twinkies. Next thing is the Wonka Fun Dip. I'm pretty sure we have something similar here. So this one's the Cherry Yum Diddly Dip. So that's the stick. Just smells like plain, like nothing really. And then the flavouring is in that side. So it's like a bright red. I feel like I'm going back to my childhood now. This is so like nostalgic. I swear we had something similar to this though. I think I picked a shit flavour. I don't think cherry was a good pick. I should have done something else. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not like losing my mind over it. I'm just kind of like, yeah, cool. Tastes like cherry. I might bite the stick with the cherry on it and I'll see how that tastes. Ow! This stick has no flavour. Damn it. I've picked a shit flavour. I think I'd give this a 3 based on this flavour alone. I think if I tried another flavour, I'd probably give it a 4. But yeah, because it's just a bit blah, I'm going to give it a 3. Next thing I'm going to try is the Nestle Butterfinger. This is something that I've heard so much about. It's been like in so many movies. So I'm kind of like, yay, I get to try it. It says it's a crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery bar. I do like peanut butter, luckily, so hopefully I will like this one. That's what it looks like. It's just like kind of flat and covered in chocolate. Whoa, it smells like Reese's Pieces. Obviously it's peanut butter. Oh, it's really hard. Oh. That's not what I expected. I did not expect it to be hard at all. It's almost got like a toffee consistency, like it's starting to stick to my teeth. I'd probably give it a 3. I do kind of like the flavour. The texture of it is not what I expected, and like it's all stuck to my teeth and it just seems like more of a pain in the ass than it needs to be. Okay, so after having all of that, I'm really thirsty, so it seems like the adequate time to introduce Kool-Aid. I know obviously this isn't a candy, but I still wanted to try this because it's kind of like a candy drink, I'm guessing. So I'm going to have this now because I'm so thirsty after trying all of that. I've still got a few more to try. This one is the strawberry kiwi flavour and it's just like a little sachet. Oh my god, I just read the directions. So it says, I thought you just add water to this. I thought this was something similar to what we have in Australia, which is called cordial. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I thought you just added water, but you also have to add 1 cup of sugar to this. 1 cup, like one, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go make this, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and this is my strawberry kiwi Kool-Aid. It smells pretty good. Like it smells like strawberry kiwi. I'm gonna give it a try. I can't taste anything. Given how pink it is and how bright it is, I thought it was going to be really, really strong, but it's actually kind of like Gatorade. Really, really weak, just really watery, I guess. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavour at the start, but then like after a bit you can kind of taste it, so it's not bad. I wouldn't pick it again because I like my drinks to have flavour, so you know, I'd probably give it a 2, honestly. Yeah, Kool-Aid's a bit of a miss for me. Next thing is Reese's Pieces. Now, I have tried Reese's Pieces in the past. They're definitely one of my favourite things to have as like a little treat. They're really pricey here in Australia. Like, I think this bag here was $5 or $7 and it's really small, so they're not cheap. However, these ones were different. They're the minis, but it says king size. So I'm like, which is it? Is it mini or is it king size? Like, I don't know. What? Oh, so these ones are unwrapped. They don't have the little like cupcake paper wrappers. It's just straight up chocolate. Yeah, they're the exact same as all Reese's Pieces, so I'm going to give these a 5 just because they're one of my favourites, but I really wanted to try these because it was a bit confusing, like mini, king size. Next thing are Junior Mints, which I like mint things, luckily. Like, I love mint slice biscuits that we have here in Australia, so hopefully I will like these. It has a little picture on them for what to expect, so they, you know, it's kind of easy to guess what these are going to be like. Whoa, I just squished one though. They're not hard, they're kind of soft. Yeah. Oh, I really like these. That's what they look like, by the way. These are so good. Yep. Definitely a 5 from me, straight off a 5. They remind me a lot of mint patties because it's kind of got like the dark chocolate on the outside and the nice soft mint on the inside. Second last thing is a Baby Ruth. Now this reminds me of the Goonies when Sloth is locked up and he's like chained to the wall and he sees a Baby Ruth and he's like, Baby Ruth?
And now the final crowning touch to this cake.
Wow, that was so embarrassing. So Baby Ruth, it says bursting with peanuts, rich caramel and chewy nougat. Pretty sure Baby Ruth is named after a baseball player. So that's what it looks like. It kind of almost looks like a picnic bar that we have here in Australia. Like, it looks really nutty and bumpy. Oh my god, that is so good. I love this. This is my favourite bar out of all of them that I've tried. It definitely tastes very similar to a picnic, which is what we have here in Australia. Except the caramel is so much better. This caramel is a lot more solid. Now I know why Sloth was excited. Definitely a 5. That is amazing. Last thing, unfortunately, is the Sour Patch Kids Extreme Sour. I'm pretty sure we have some of these coming to Australia now, but from what I've heard, they're not as good as the American ones. So that's why I wanted to try this. Again, we have another box. Oh, but this one's in plastic packaging. See, this is what I mean by plastic packaging. I'm going to grab a blue one because that's normally the best one, isn't it? Like, blue's normally the best flavour. So I was expecting them to be a lot bigger. Like, compared to what they are in the box, they're very small. Woo! Yep, sour. It's a good sour though. It's not like making your mouth water and your eyes water. It's like a good amount of sour. I like them. I'm going to give them a 5. I'd definitely repurchase them myself. They're just the right amount of sour before it gets to the point where it's too sour. To the point where you like want to spit it out. It's just perfect. I like that it's soft as well. So yeah, I'm going to give them a 5. I really like them. So. But yeah, that's everything that I have to try in this video. So I'm so happy that I liked most of it. Considering I spent like $100 on all of that, I'm like, please tell me I'm gonna like this. Like I said at the start, this was my first time trying all of these things, so I found it really fun. I like trying new food, so this was a lot of fun for me. If you have any suggestions for more candy in future videos, I'd love to hear some in the comments down below. This is everything that I could find at the time being, but I would definitely love to do another one of these. It's so much fun. I plan on doing one for snacks, so like chips and pretzels, that kind of thing. And I also want to do one for cereal because that one looks like a lot of fun. And also, if you've tried any of this candy yourself and you're not from America, what did you think of them? Did you like what I liked or did you hate what I liked? Like, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing this taste testing different kind of video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.